Boys and girls, what should come as no one it's to anyone as a color me shocked kind of moment. Disney's Ariel, the new preschool version of it, is not only going to race swap the entire cast of the characters, not only entirely race swapping Ariel as well, but now they're taking the evil witch Ursula herself and they're completely and totally flipping on her script, as well as, of course, race swapping her in the process. Color us shocked there. And not only are they doing this to the original beloved characters, while at the exact same time, the parks and a lot of the other theme stuff out there are trying to revert back to the original Ariel after the absolute abysmal bomb that was the live action remake starring Halle Berry. Will color us shocked there that, of course, the parks and the smart people in merchandising are trying to switch back to the original animated classic, the Little Mermaid version with the red hair and the light skinned, of course. But no, 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 no. The Disney proper, the people over there at the animation, the people that are in charge of your kids' programming over there at Disney Kids are going to push forward with the agenda driven nonsense as usual. So we're going to check out this article from thatparkplace.com, getting all of the juicy details and let you know exactly what's been going on. But before we do, if you do enjoy our content, hit that like button, share it with all your friends, and subscribe if you have not already. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell. And if you'd like to support this channel in any way, shape, or form financially to help keep our machine running around here, please check out the links in all the descriptions down below. All right, so let's get into this, boys and girls. Disney to make Sea Witch Ursula into beloved aunt. In Disney's Junior Ariel serials, want race swapped Ariel to be the first connection preschoolers have to Ariel. Keep your kids away from Disney Kids. Buy physical media. Show your kids the original classics. Do not let them be tampered. They're warped. Their minds be warped by this tampered, destroyed nonsense. A new featurette for Disney's Junior Ariel series, which race swaps Ariel and King Triton, will also be making a massive change to Ursula. Instead of the evil occupus being a witch and, evil, she will be a beloved aunt. Yes, because villains can't be villains anymore. And how much better can you to confuse children than to, of course, none other than make it to where they go see the original classic? Well, why is Auntie Ursula the bad guy? This is horrible. Once again, trying to destroy and rewrite the history of what was the once great Walt Disney Company. Not only will the show be making changes to Ursula, Ariel, and King Triton, Disney Junior Senior Vice President Alyssa Sapphire makes it abundantly clear that they are targeting preschoolers with the series and they want these preschoolers to see Ariel as black. Sapphire said Disney Junior Ariel series is made specifically for preschoolers and will be many kids' first connection to the character. They are literally going after your preschool children with their ideology and indoctrination and their Marxist rewriting of history. That's how dark and deep this is going. They want your kids because guess what? The kids that they do have, they generally sterilize, and for the rest of them, they don't have kids. That's why they want yours. They want to warp and indoctrinate into them because they know if they don't infect your kittens with their woke mind virus, then their entire generation will die off, and we will just win by sheer numbers alone. So keep your kids away from these weirdos. It also appears the show will be attempting to imprint Disney's immoral messaging onto these preschoolers. The show's executive producer, Lynn Sutherland, said, "We meet Ariel when she's just 8 years old. She's a mermaid princess in the Caribbean who's learning that her power lies in using her voice to speak up, sing out, and make waves. Yay! Ariel's going to be an activist. Woohoo! Color me shocked." It's not hard to imagine the show will be pushing intersexual feminism, giving the race replacing of Ariel, and her power is to speak up. Yes, not sing beautifully, not wonderful, not try to be a good ruler who treats her people fairly and takes care of them. No, no, no. She's going to be an activist. Far be it to just shirk your responsibility of being an actual ruler with just a bunch of words. King Henry, anyone? Was that new guy? Or King Charles, anyone? Later in the featurette, Sutherland introduces the rest of the cast and reveals Ursula is now a beloved aunt. She says, and Ursula, Ariel's beloved aunt, who tends to cause mischief and trouble throughout the kingdom. Oh, she's an adorable little Loki. You couldn't pull an original idea out of your ass if we fed you laxatives for a week. Disney is going all in on this obvious propaganda, revealing they greenlit 120 11-minute episodes. On top of these episodes, they plan to create short form content for YouTube. Yes, because they know, just like everybody else does, most of your children are on YouTube now. So that's why they want to get it. Block if your kids have a tablet or a device like that, get on their YouTube Kids account and block Disney. Block everything Disney. Do not let them be infected by this stuff, because these 11-minute episodes, that's exactly what they're meant for, is something like YouTube. The animated series comes on the heels of the company's live action race replaced Little Mermaid, losing money at the box office. We talked about this earlier. The film grossed 298.1 million at the box office, so for a grand total of 568.83 million globally, right? With a $250 million budget. Even on the very bare minimum of saying 2.5 times production budget, this movie still lost the Walt Disney Company hundreds of millions of dollars. And that's not even into accounting for the fact that they make less money off the overseas box office than they do off the domestic one. This movie was an absolute abysmal failure. But of course, that's not going to stop Disney kids from going full steam ahead to indoctrinate your children into their absolute woke ideology, cult behavior nonsense. This is what is going down. It all comes just in the wake of another Disney Junior series pushing transgender propaganda. Lucasfilm Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures introduced a so-called non-binary character in the Clash episode. Like I said, it just keeps going worse and worse. There is just more of it on there. Block kids Disney on just Disney on all of your children's devices. Do not let them anywhere near this nonsense. This is absolute indoctrination. This is Marxist ideology of erasing history and trying to replace it with their own nonsense. Do not let your kids be infected by this. Keep them away from Disney. Keep them away from Disney kids. Find them new sources out there. Angel Studios is doing great things. The Vent Key over the Daily Wire, they are doing great things for children's entertainment. Find the good stuff that is out there and give your kids the good quality entertainment with the values that we all know, love, and grew up on, and that built this Western civilization, that even gives them ability to crank out this kind of nonsense content. Because the only thing this Marxist cult ideology has a tendency to do is completely and totally and destroy things. And we've clearly seen that with the Walt Disney Company. Don't let them destroy your children as well. This is Jesse with the Common Nerd. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. If you did enjoy the content, make sure you hit the like button, share it with all your friends, and then subscribe if you haven't already. Enjoy the credits, and thanks for watching.